Here's everything you need to know about the intraday timing report on edgeful.com. So very simply, this report measures the average time of the high of day and the average time of the low of day. So you can see here, 26% of the time on YM in the last 6 months in the New York session, the high of day, right over here, the high of day was made at 9:30. The low of day, the second highest time was at the end of the day at 15%. Now, if you want to look at the low of day, right over here, you're going to click on this button. You can see that most often the low of day is going to be made at 9:30. So this is obviously probably signaling that days tend to be a little bit more, like the extremes tend to be in the morning and at the close. So here's an example of this exactly right over here. So now we're looking, just before I get into this, we're looking at the New York session right over here, which means that we're looking only at the price action within these boxes here. If you want these indicators, go over here to your sidebar, click on the TradingView icon, put your TradingView username in here, click update. You can find your TradingView username here at the top left. It's right there. You'll see them in your indicator section. Invite only will appear. Market sessions is the one that you want to look at. So if you go on March 17th here, I go to March 17th, and we look at the low time of day, it is not this candle here. It is this candle here. And the reason for that is that all of this price action outside of the New York session is ignored. You only look at the price action within the session you have selected. It doesn't matter if it's a custom session, it doesn't matter if it's New York, the daily, it does not matter. It is only, you are literally deleting the data outside of the session here, right here. So you can see here, low of day time, March 17th, 9:30 a.m. High of day time, you click on the high, 2:45. You can see right here on the 15-minute time frame, 2:45 is right here. So this is something just to help you understand where is price most likely going to make the high and low of the day. So you can see most likely occurrence of a high of day is in the morning. The second most likely is clearly at the end of the day. And you go to low times, the highest likelihood low of day is 9:30, and then the second highest is the last 15-minute candle of the day. So obviously this is more for confluence. You don't want to be taking a trade just on this. This is something you can add to your strategy or add with other reports so you can have an understanding of a data-backed high and low of day. If you want to understand how the sessions work, this is so important that you watch this video right here. This is how do sessions work. We also have a full breakdown of edgeful on the homepage over here. You can see 1, 2, 3. You will have an understanding of 80% of everything on edgeful if you watch these 3 videos. So let me go back. And if you want to switch to the London session right here, you can see that now the times have changed, obviously, from 3 a.m. Eastern to 11 a.m. Eastern. Now this is the 15-minute candle. We're saying this is the last 15-minute candle of the session. Starts at 10:45. That's why you can see that's here. So obviously you can tell that the data is very different for London. And obviously it's going to be different for every ticker. It's going to be different for every session. Just wanted to mention that. You can also see this by weekday as well. So if we go back to New York, you can go to by weekday, and then you can actually filter for specific weekdays here. And just keep that in mind. If you want to have a more refined view, go to the by weekday. Otherwise, you can stay in the standard. If this was helpful, please subscribe to the YouTube. Really appreciate you watching. Have a good one.